season 3 was my best. I did 51 days. I didn't hang around for Labrador.
So you were on Naked and Afraid as well?
No, I was afraid to be naked, so I told him no.
I said that. I thought this was the audition tape we were filming for Naked. Okay. Guys, we're going to have a good time tonight. We got beautiful mountain scenery. Greg's here. We got Finn. He's running around. There's actually firewood already here for us, which is great, along with fire ring. And Greg's you got your hammock.
I got my hammock. I mean, that's all I sleep in, my hammock.
I got a hammock. I got a tent. And I got a
car. You got a car.
I got lots of options.
So there's grizzlies that show up, then you got your car.
There's almost certainly going to be grizzlies show up because that's the type of environment it is.
Well, I kind of feed them and get them ready for these kind of occasions, right? So that when Steve shows up, there's always going to be a grizzly.
Well, anyway, so yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at. We got absolute beautiful scenery. And I'm not going to eat any dog food or whatever, like whatever things you find in the woods. Like we might nibble on something here and there.
Well, I mean, edibles are edibles, but, hey, I would never feed you something that you don't like. Like, the dog food's for the dogs, and we got smokies.
We're all set. So we're going to get kind of established, split some firewood, get some shelter set up, and then, of course, the much-needed step 2. What's your hammock like?
I love my hammock, man. That's basically all I stay in. I don't even take my sleeping bag out of it. I leave it in. I just roll it up, put it in the back, and I'm ready to go usually, right? I got a couple of trees here, so this will work just fine. And the good thing is, Steve, about this is if a bear does show up, I'll be the first one to know.
If I hear the screaming of blood-curdling screams coming from Greg Ovens in the middle of the night and a dog going berserk, I'm going to come to your rescue. But I think we should be safe because Greg is packed, like he's prepared for bears. We're in pretty good shape here, I think.
I always test it ahead of time. Make sure it's not going to sag. Sometimes they sag.
Sometimes they slip off the tree.
It happens. See, it did sag, but I still got them.
All right. Home for the night. Yeah. We couldn't get to where we wanted to go tonight because the road was washed out. However, good consolation prize is that there's this site and somebody's paid it forward with firewood. And that's just great to see. And I encourage everybody to do that. Pay it forward. If you've got leftover firewood, don't throw it in the back of your truck and try to sell that on Marketplace. Leave it for the next folks.
Didn't split like I wanted. Nope. Turn the crack.
Greg, don't split it all. Save some for me. That'll be splitting all.
I thought it would just split. It's not splitting.
Obviously, the wood is pretty wet, and it's not split nice. The only dry wood here is the chopping block, and you never burn that. You got to leave that definitely for the next people. But in the event we cannot split this stuff, I got a secret weapon in the back of my car. They can burn these whole rounds. This site's perfect. There's firing right there. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing people could put chairs under here and a tarp over top to stay dry. This is a little bit of a cooking range. See? Just hang your pot off of this and put it right over the fire. Step number 2, because Greg's got his shelter set up. And that's step 1, set the shelter. Step 2, enjoy a crisp, refreshing beverage, and then worry about firing the food later. Right? That's
exactly.
We're excited to fly our drones around because it's absolutely beautiful here. And there's a mountain over there you can't even see right now. These are pretty good, but there's a big one over there that it's got sharp peaks on it. I got to try to get the drone as close as I can without losing the drone.
Well, that is, folks, awesome scenery. And good company. We got Finn the dog.
Yep, Finn.
We got Smokies. Hey, Finn.
See?
Yeah, sit down here.
So Finn's here. He doesn't normally like to release his stick. He holds on to it. He's pretty territorial about his. Like he comes over like he wants me to throw it, but he just doesn't.
He won't let you have it. That's the thing.
It's old Finn for you.
Thanks a lot for coming out, man.
Well, thanks, Greg, for having me. This is absolutely great. First things first, I guess, right now is that we're going to start a fire. It is cooling off. The sun's gone behind the mountain on that side. Looks bright and sunny over there, but it's cooled off quite a bit here. So we got our little firewood. He claims to know how to start a fire. I got that backup torch in my car if things don't work out. But fingers crossed. I might learn a thing today. Old dry rotten branches.
That's good stuff. This is cow parsnip.
Yeah, there's new sprouts.
There's cow parsnip. This is good stuff. Guaranteed good stuff. Right?
Yep. And if you want to nibble.
Yeah, you can eat them raw. They're like celery. But they're better cooked. Right? Now, you might want to try it, but they're better cooked. Several little pieces, you might not like it.
A lot of strings in there. But yeah, cooked.
If you cook it, it's like celery.
Oh, I can see that being all right.
Yeah.
See,
not bad.
maybe you could just live out here, right off the fruit of the land. Fruit of the land. Ugh.
You could. The old man's beard. Old man's beard. This is what we want.
I'm helping.
Well, this dry spruce with old man's beard growing on it. The best. The best.
They should call it crazy neighbor's beard.
Yeah. Why don't they call it young man's beard?
Young men can't grow beards.
There you go.
Greg is supposedly going to start a fire, but I think he might need a little help from vitamin propane. I'm just going to loiter around over here with this thing ready to go. Can't find the lighter.
Oh, I got a ferro rod.
You know, I like this in there.
Well, of course I would.
So I'm here on standby. Greg is going to light this with a little fire stick, supposedly. If he needs a little help, I'm here for that. Let me know when you need Blackberry here to jump in and help.
Well, it's actually going to be pretty.
Okay, so you got old man's beard, some old
man's beard,
some little dried up little twigs on there.
Here. Well, it went over.
All right, just let me know when.
Well,
You pyro.
they call me a pyro, but I don't. It went out. Okay, give her a pass. Give her.
Protein packed for strength and recovery. Orgain. It's real nutrition for real life.
Starting at $399.99. Some say you can't have it all. Clearly, they've never been here. Play the unmissable on PlayStation 5.
I can't help it if I'm popping, feed them, watch out. I feel fabulous. Baby, I'm fabulous. You did things for me. Oh Lord. That nobody else and I want everybody to know, but I still got that old time feeling for you. We had love.
Send her away.
It'll work. Throw that on. Let's give her a go.
I'll move the camera.
So I destroyed Greg's camera. Shows the risk you gotta deal with starting a fire. It's casualties sometimes. So I guess you did start it in theory.
I started it in theory. I did.
This campsite, it's got everything you ever need. Fresh water, firewood already there, differential, just in case, you never know, you might break down. And yeah, endless supplies of scenery. There's a goose over there. So Greg, do you think those goose are okay to eat? Or are they poisonous or?
No, they're good eating, man.
Really?
Good eating. You can't hunt them this time of year. They're nesting, but I'll tell you, man, they are good. But slow cook them. Slow cook them.
Slow cooking is the key. Slow cooking. Boil them a little bit in like ribs or something.
No. In an oven, 150 degrees for 8 hours.
Ah, and you get an extra added pillow out of the down.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
that's
for sure.
It's the best pillow is a down pillow.
You heard something.
You heard something. We were just casually chatting about Sasquatches, and I don't think they're out there. I'd love it if they were, and we kind of agreed on that. And then
Finn starts barking. Sure enough, right?
Barking and runs off into the woods. Well, I grabbed the camera. I said, "Okay, we were just talking. Okay, if we say some Sasquatch on video,
we would be millionaires."
That'd be a pretty good thing. But he's got his nose up and he's sniffing.
No, he smells something.
There's something here.
No, hey, that's why he's good, okay? Because if anything comes around Cap, he knows. He knows.
Okay, I gotta go grab my knife just in case there's something that comes out of the woods.
You want me to get my rifle?
I think it's fine time for some food.
Well, I'm hungry.
All right, so
I'm hungry.
We didn't forage nothing so far. But
there's stuff to forage, but I mean, I'm just hungry. I'm good with just smokies.
Smoked sausages, here we come. I've never camped with Greg. I don't know if he appreciates my love for the finer, freshly baked buns. He said he got some smoked sausages, but I got some buns just in case. I think he's going to pull out some old Wonder Bread factory stuff. And I also got some all beef smokies as well, because I'm prepared. Like water, just in case I don't have delicious glacier-fed mountain water, which we do. A pretty good makeshift grill. You clearly stole this out of an oven somewhere.
This was out of an oven at the dump.
Oh, well, that dump is a great source of supplies.
Most of my stuff comes from the dump.
Out in the remote places, like up in the Yukon, it costs so much to ship things out there that it's almost a ritual of going to the dump. Like when people get their first homes and they're furnishing it, like to get whatever it is, appliances, furniture. But yeah, dump is a great source of supplies.
Do you see some of the stuff that people throw out at the dump? I know a guy, he went to the dump in Canal Flats.
Mm-hmm.
There was an old motorbike there.
Yeah.
Okay? Nothing. He took it home, put gas in it, it fired right up. He used it for years. It just was out of gas.
People are fairly wasteful in this day and age. And, we're going to make use of everything we can.
That's right.
The goose is still over there. I think it's looking at our food here, and it's getting pretty nice and cooked. We didn't really think we'd be camping tonight. We were just coming out for a little drive, but it just seemed right. We came this far. We had the stuff with us, so why not just go camping? Let's
Umbrella, ketchup, you got it all.
the trimmings. They make these type of green, yellow, red stoplight hats. Yeah, now that is a smoked sausage. That is.
This is the light.
No, doesn't get any better than this.
I don't think so, dude.
It really doesn't. Here we are, soaking it in. Yeah, we're gonna feast all night. Keep the fire going. Loads of wood. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm no expert, but that's 100% a bear. I'm sure of it.
He will go after him, but he won't like chase him. Like he's smart enough to know how far he can get.
I don't know where I'm gonna sleep. I'm kind of thinking right here where I spilled all the ketchup and mustard. But maybe in my car. I don't know. We had a great adventure today. It's my thing. You know, thing. We're on these roads for a couple of hours. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful scenery. Like it doesn't get any better than this. That's all I can say.
Well, and yeah, like you say, the scenery there, like the mountain there. Just,
So I figure there's thousands of grizzly bears per square inch, literally. I'm excited about the possibilities of living through the night. Craig's got his hammock. I was going to put up a hammock, but there just isn't. The only trees there are over a creek, full of mosquitoes, like full of mosquitoes. Oh, that's what's going on. There's all the geese up there. Oh, no. I think they're coming in for a landing. Bunch of geese circling back and forth. Some of those migrating birds can sleep while they fly.
I haven't even heard that one.
I heard that I think it's goose or something big like that they can actually get into almost a sleep state as they're flying. And that goose that was sitting around, that one flew off, maybe joining the party over with the other geese. I don't know. I thought they were going to come here and hang out with us for the night, but no such luck.
Okay, Finn, that's enough.
You're really going to sleep right there because that looks like right where the bears pop out of, usually.
I like to be where they come out of the bush. Okay?
So
I don't want to get surprised.
Well, I suppose. So
I can hear them. See, that's the good thing, okay? If you're by the bush like this, you see how those trees are?
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you think a bear could come through there without breaking branches and surprise me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hear it.
Okay, so over there, if I camp out there by the fire, how safe do you think I'll be on a scale of 1 to 10? Yes or no?
9.
Okay, so that's a pretty good odds.
Safe. You're going to be safe.
Safe. So a 10% chance of not being safe.
That's pretty good odds, isn't it?
Yeah, on a day-to-day basis, I like to live through the day with a better than 10% chance or 90% chance.
Well, I mean, hey, put it this way. You got a better chance of getting struck by lightning probably than a grizzly coming and eating you by the fire. Especially with Finn here. Like that, Finn. He'll look at you.
Okay, probably I'm going to sleep by the fire. Don't know yet, but Craig talks a good game.
Well, yeah, but I'm being honest, man. Like, I've never been eaten.
I think that's survivor bias.
We ain't Timothy Treadwell.
Yeah,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're not gonna.
I got my
them.
bear spray, right? Because that works 100% of the time, all the time.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So,
I got my gun. We got the dog. Nah. The dog will let us know if anything comes around. We don't have to worry about a bear sneaking into camp because he will go nuts. Then